The Angie Matthews Story, Episode 12, Part 2, The Second Attacker Revealed. Daddy was sentenced to 7 years in prison. In the end, he served a little over 5. The judge saw what happened for what it truly was, a father who had lost control after nearly losing his daughter. A good man who made one terrible decision. The neighborhood stood behind him. People wrote letters, church members spoke on his behalf. Old customers told the court how Daddy had helped them when they had nowhere else to turn. And that support made a difference. Before Daddy was sentenced, detectives finally learned the truth about the second man who attacked me, the one who had stayed hidden in the shadows, the one nobody expected. His street name was No Love, but when the police said his real name, our entire family went silent. Little Reggie. The same skinny boy who used to sweep floors at Matthews Auto Repair. The same kid who asked Daddy endless questions about engines. The same boy who looked up to my father like he was a hero. At first, Mandy and I could hardly believe it. We hadn't recognized him. By then, Reggie was older, taller, broader, a grown man. Only a few years older than me, but life had changed him completely. Years earlier, he had moved to K-Town on Chicago's west side. Somewhere along the way, he got caught up in gang life. When he eventually drifted back to Cabrini Green, he was no longer the curious boy we remembered. And because he looked so different, neither Mandy nor I realized that the man hanging around Tone Watkins was the same little Reggie from Daddy's shop. Even during the attack, I had no idea who he really was. That truth hurt almost as much as the attack itself. Daddy never got over that betrayal. Not completely. Because of all the people who could have been involved, little Reggie was the last person any of us would have expected. Even in prison, Daddy never gave up. He worked, he kept his head down, and he promised himself that one day he would come home and rebuild everything. The prison gates closed behind him. And for the first time in my life, I understood something. Sometimes the people who love you most will sacrifice everything to protect you, even their freedom, even their future. And even after Daddy went to prison, life didn't stop. In some ways, it was only beginning, and none of us knew where the next few years would take us.
You're locked in with the Real Story Vault. Make sure you hit like and subscribe, because the next part, it only gets worse.